Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and for today's video on Umamusume, we're going to take a look at a make a new track run here on the Japanese version. So this is going to be a showcase of just how to kind of do a run through make a new track and how it flows. Now, since I'm on the Japanese version, and this is a fairly new account on it, just know that I don't have a lot of the cards or SSRs that we currently have available at MLB, so I'm going to be using some of the more recent ones that came out in JP. So the stats and the skills that I'm getting are going to be kind of unrealistic in that aspect, as well as the parents that I'll be using are newer ones on the JP one that have like insane amount of skills, and the inspirations will be fairly unrealistic in that aspect, as I'll get a crap ton of skills. This is just for demonstration purposes to just kind of show you the flow of making a new track and how you approach making your decisions and the mechanics work. But it will be overall a little bit stronger than you can expect to get on your side when you go into it. But with that, I'll kind of explain everything as best as I can as I go through. I've done quite a few runs on it. Had some good RNG runs, had some really bad RNG ones, which was my last attempt at making a video over this. We'll just see how it goes from there. Now, we're going to just kind of treat it like we're not going to take into consideration making a good build on this one. This is a mechanics shown one. So we will be getting a bunch of skills. I'm not really caring if I get groundwork or if I'm trying to build a front runner, well not, or getting any of that. It's just the mechanics and showing the stats. Know that skills will be important and getting a correct build will be important, but that's not the point of this video. But with that, let's just go ahead and get right into it. We'll be doing make a new track here, or now it'll be called Trackblazer. We're gonna go with Gentle Dana. One of the things you want to think about in make a new track, you probably heard from others, is you're gonna be racing a lot, and so you're gonna want mile and medium are the most important, at least C, to be able to win the races more effectively. Now C sucks. You can use your alarm clocks 5 times through the entire race, but you can use them anytime, anywhere, optional or not, because there's no required races. So you can use them anytime to try again. But if you have C in the stat, there's always that chance of losing, and you really want to clock it to make sure you get that win for the maximum amount of stuff you get out of the shop, as well as getting the skill from beating the rival. Now, C is like the minimum you want on it, and Uma's like coming up to the first long, like Tamamo Cross and Narita Taishin, are going to need mile sparks just to get themselves to C so they can win those mile races, even though you're building for long. So just know some Umas are going to struggle a little bit more on here, just from the nature of their affinities. Like, as you can see with Narita Taishin here, she's mile D, so you need at least 1 spark of mile to bring her up to C, so she can actually compete in those. Now, if you have like Gold Ship, a lot of people luckily free to play Gold Ship for that first long. She comes right in there with mile already ready to go. Just know that you could potentially blow through a lot of clocks in miles. If you were on my stream on my earlier attempt, I blew through 5 clocks on a single mile early on, and C can really hamper that for you. That's why one of the reasons that Fuku is very strong is she's going to give you a nice stat stick to try and help prevent you getting those early losses that can kill your run quite quickly if things do not go your way. But we're going to be using Gentle Dana here just to kind of try and avoid that to a certain extent. She's not going to be available for us for a long time, but she's a fun one to play, so I thought we'd just go with her. And she's A in everything, so I don't even have to worry about that. Trying to avoid the bad luck that I've had in trying to make these videos, because I don't want to scare everybody into thinking that making a new track is impossible to do well in. So let's just go ahead. Now, like I said, my parents they got a lot of sparks. I took ones that don't have too many, but we're still going to have pretty crazy inspirations off of these having a lot of skills on them, as you can see. Just ignore the inspiration. It's not going to matter. We're just looking at the mechanics. Now, we're going to be doing a guts build, and so with this one, primarily most of our stats are in power, and with the guts build, you're going to want your sparks in power and some in speed to try and help you hit those caps with the guts build. While you will be able to get a crazy amount of stats in speed and power through the guts hits, those extra little bits that you can get, especially if you have, hopefully, 20% in speed, which actually, looking at her, I forget what she's at. Yeah, she's got 10% speed and power. That's going to make it much, much easier. Certain Umas are going to be a lot better for the Guts build because of where their stat bonuses line up. We're going with the Guts build here. This one has 62% race bonus. It's literally the closest I can get to kind of a deck that's actually going to be able to do decent, because I don't have, this is a fairly new Japanese account in the sense that I don't have like anything MLB of cards from our time. So no, the stats will be a little bit higher. The skills will be all over the place because I'm getting a crazy amount because these are stronger overall cards, like Almond Eye being a Kita-san Black. That's just all around stronger. 15% race bonus and a lot more. But it's the best way I can kind of showcase it. But it will overall make the run a little bit smoother than it may be potentially with weaker cards. But that's going to be pretty much it. That's our deck and run here. We're going to go ahead and just get right into it. How many attempts? I've done like 3 or 4 attempts now to try and get this video done. But yeah, it's taken a little bit. There is RNG in this. I find the RNG in this game, or in Make a New Track, better than Unity Cup. Now, when you get the bad RNG, it does feel bad and it sucks, but I don't find it to be, like, Unity Cup to me just kind of sucked in the feeling from the RNG and trying to get the Spirit Burst. This one's going to be more on getting the best shop items, and then when you do get the big RNG, especially in a Guts build, man, does it feel good when you see that massive speed, power, and Guts stat increase. But yes, I've had some bad RNG in my last couple attempts on trying to make a video, and it just doesn't look like, it's very hard to really showcase what a good run's going to look like in that aspect. Alright, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the beginning's just like a normal, just trying to get your friendship up. Now, we're not worrying about Spirit Burst or anything here. So now it's going to come down to just trying to build the friendship up with the cards. This is your biggest point in time to do it. Since I'm going Guts build, the Guts ones are going to be the most important to me, because I really want to have, if I can get all 3 of the Guts to max friendship by the first summer, we can really pop off on stats. So we're of course going to take this to get her up, and we're conserving energy on this hit too. And just remember, hints do give you extra relationship on top of it when they have an event. Nice, we're getting one from her as well. Okay, so that is double wit versus this one being 3. This one I'm just going with because it's 3. It's going to give us some speed too. Very important to be able to win those early races, so you want to take that as well, just so you can get your speed up. Let's see. Double Guts there. Hopefully we can get some energy to avoid needing to rest. A nice friendship hit here. Now, there is an item in the shop that hopefully we're going to hope we get early on, called Barbecue, that gives friendship to all your support cards. If you get that, that's very good RNG right off the bat to try and help get them off. Nice wit hit right here. Then we'll go ahead and take this. And more friendship on our wit cards. Okay, nice. Got a mood up. That was bad RNG I had in my last run, is getting, like, no mood ups. My last run was nothing but a moody, very moody Uma. And it wasn't even doing too many races that was doing it. She was just getting non-stop bad mood events. Man. This one's a tricky one here. We got 4 turns left. Let's go ahead and rest. I don't want to straggle along with one hit. Man, Admire Vega, the one card that will be available to us that I have in here. It's not very high on the friendship, but let's give her a nice little hit there. There, we got a motivation. Okay, that's just a mood up there. That's good. speed's doing okay. Not as high as I'd like, but definitely want to get her up here. The hint gives her more. Now, you will not have a race after the debut race, so you can do another training, so I would like to conserve that energy to do another hit. Plus, we're getting double on there, so that's a pretty good one as well. Okay. Give us some power. Now, you want to know how bad the RNG was on my last one? I used a clock on the debut race. If you lose the debut race, just kill the run. Don't waste your clocks on debut races. But that's just the bad RNG I had in my last one. But as you saw at the end there, which I'll show it on the next one, it has an option that says retry. If you don't get first, you can do that on any race. Now, one thing you probably noticed here, unlike our other scenarios, you do use energy in after the debut. But that's a make a new Trackblazer specific. Alright, look at the shop. Not crazy. We didn't get barbecue, but we did get a big energy pot. These will be very important down the line. You know, I'm going to ignore the director here. Just want to save my coins for now. Potentially, yeah, we need to get this for the first G1, but we don't need it immediately. But these are basically race bonuses. The silver ones, the silver hammer, you're going to use on the G1s. Like, you just buy these and use them on the G1s. The gold ones you're going to save for the final 3 races. We'll be able to get this here in a second. Let's just going to get myself some stats with the books, and then we'll have the energy one. Save those for the summer. As much as possible, unless like you have a very, very good opportunity that you need to burn it for. But you want to keep that for the summer. Okay, good. We have a wit hit here because there's no race and we don't have guarantees. And that's good because I want to avoid doing too much risky gambles that I would normally take so that I can actually make it through this run. But if you're trying to get that high roll, you're going to have to take some big gambles sometimes, on especially in the early race. Let's go speed here. Nothing crazy here. We can't do the sprint. We're going to go ahead. So the next one's an OP as well. We're going to go ahead and just rest here. And then we'll train. Okay, we can get her, those 2 up. Yeah, we'll go over there. And now the racing begins here. Alright, we got a versus 2, which is good. So this is how we're going to get skills. No more is it coming from bursts, spirit bursts and that. You're going to get it from going against rivals. So how it works is the rival, on the rival matches where it has them there, you will get if you win, you will get a skill in either the distance of the race, so this one's mile, or the strategy used. So you may, if you've gotten kind of used to the idea of using an Uma in a strategy that you're not using them for the champions meetings, you'll have to kind of change that up because you want to use the strategy that you're building them for, so that on the chance that you get the strategy skill, you get it for the correct one. Now, when it comes to the distances, yes, if your only option, if you're building for medium, and this is a mile here, and you get that, I mean, that's a useless skill, of course. But you need to get these coins, and as you're doing these races as well, more stuff will get added into the shop, which you'll see here in a second. We're going up against Seeking the Pearl. Yeah, someone else said, no more front-running gold ship. Alright, this is the race right here that killed all my clocks on my last run. Seeking the Pearl was just wrecking me for some reason. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, big energy. Yeah, you know what? We'll take the energy here. That's actually pretty good. Man, I might take that for the friendship on her. Or, ooh, that one too, the guts cards. what's in the shop, though. Buy, that's that, the training. Let's see what we got race-wise. We're on a G1 to an OP. Yeah, I really don't want... This is where I want to train, so we're definitely racing. Definitely doing the race with the rival appears. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the training next turn. Okay, got that. Hopefully we can get some better stuff in the shop. So far, not the best luck on the shop. There's some really good items that you can get early on. There's stuff that gives charming. The one that gives you the friendship to your support cards. Right there was a good hit. We'll take a look at it here in a second because we're buying that. We got the gold hammer. These... Oh, we don't want to use those ones. Gold hammers are the ones that give the most race bonus. You'll want to get at least 3 of these for the last 3 races. Then you have this amulet. These are very good. You're going to want to get them and save them for the summer. Basically, when you use it, you cannot fail the training that turn. You will succeed even at 0 energy. Very, very useful. I'm going to buy that. And now we're on the OP races. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Okay, we got a nice stamina hit with our guts cards. Man, we really want to get them to... heal all debuffs. Very, very useful going into the summer. This just means that we... Oh, man, we're getting everything. Holy crap. Well, we definitely need to race. Double barbecue is very good, plus another energy. Yeah, we need to get some money in now. So heal wall is just very good because you can get the skin condition, heal that. You can have anything and everything and just cure yourself right off the bat going into the summer. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just take that. Yeah, high roll, yes. Alright, we definitely need to get the money to buy these things. We'll go ahead and race. Now, as you saw, they had 6 turns in the shop. So you want to always keep an eye on the shops. This is what Make a New Track will take a lot of time to do early on as you learn it. Is there's a lot of thinking involved in, do I race now? Yep, that's really good too. Another good item. Now we gotta hope we get some cupcakes though for the other things. So these ones only have 3 turns, so you have to be very careful. Another amulet. This one is another guaranteed training. This one gives 100% energy, but then you lose 1 mood. There's an item, a cupcake, that gives you plus mood. And so you can completely offset this with that. And we got a guts ankle bracelet weight, which is what we want for hitting our guts checks, or the guts hit in the summer. Man, we're getting everything we need here. Jesus, this is... Hopefully we can afford all this. These have 3 turns left, so I want to make sure we're getting these versus 5 here. I definitely want the barbecue. Okay. Man, we're getting into scary territory here in terms of being able to buy everything, but we're going to be racing. We're just going to race. Alright. Let's see where we're at in races. Man, we didn't get a rival here. G2. Yeah, because then this one we have a G2. The G3 here. We might have to recover here because we might go ham on these races to make sure we can buy all this stuff. No rival kind of sucks though, because they show up quite a bit. They show up all over the place. Another one. We're not even gonna need energy. Who needs energy? Oh, I didn't use my friendship items. Man, we almost have all rainbows. So we don't need the barbecues anymore now. 2 turns left. We definitely want that. We definitely want that. Man, we might lose that 15 speed. I definitely want to make sure I get that. These got 3 turns. And this is just where, when you're getting that high roll and you're really having to think. We don't want to miss that. Okay, race again. G2 rival. Alright. Because we're gonna have to rest here potentially soon. You just can't non-stop race, because then you're gonna go all the way down to an awful mood. You start losing 10 stats across the board. Okay, we got a gold hammer here. There's the mood down from doing 3 races. Get that. Heal all. Amulet. We got 2 turns left on these. Max energy drink, I don't care about. We'll take this extra speed here. Forcing the Umas to make money for you? Yes. Now, one thing you might be noticing is these are getting auto-used. This is an option in the menu. If you don't, you have that, you'll have to manually select to use them like it's asking me if I want to do here. Alright, now we're in pretty good shape. Let's see, we're in good mood. We're going into the G3 next. Or G1. So we're going to do the 2 G1s. So, we definitely need to... We're just going to get our mood back up. We're going to blow any energy we make anyway on the races. No reason to rest. The random butt hurts, of course. Hopefully we can get that back up. So, man, the one negative here, we're losing these. But after this G1, we can buy that and that. But we are losing 30 stats right there. Just because it just kept throwing good stuff at us and we couldn't afford it. But this is why racing's important. Now, we're going to assume... One thing is, we're assuming we're building for mile here, just to kind of give an idea. So we're going to choose, like, mile races over mediums if we have the option. This one we don't, they're both miles. But we'll make decisions based around the idea that we're building her for mile when it comes to races, just for the showcase sake. Okay, we got the G1 win. Okay, I want to see what's anything new in the shop. Okay, we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose the energy. This little mirror here, it showed up too late. This can be very useful if you can get it early. Charming. Now, it is pretty pricey, and I've heard it's not even worth it by some people because it's 150. Just get lucky and get them very close up and get the barbecues instead because they're a lot cheaper. Because you want to try and be racing as much as you can. Okay, we can afford the stamina that's about to fall off. The 3s aren't really worth it. Okay. Blew all our money. Alright, and we race. Tosin Jordan. Okay, a speed, a power one. We need some more guts ankles. Those are massive. We also need some... Okay, we got a motivation +1. Or we can take a skill that we're never going to use. I mean, both of them junk. More stuff! Another energy. Or that. Ooh, there we go. Guts ankle. Here's our training megaphone. Holy crap. They're flooding us. We definitely... Okay, we... What's got the least amount of time left? The 3-turn ones. Okay, we'll definitely be able to afford that, and that. These all have 6 turns. Let's get the stats. Okay, so we got 2 ankle bracelets for the summer. Let's see. The G3 into an OP. So kind of in this situation, like, kind of look around, but right after, as you can see, we're going to go into OPs. We can do that. We can kind of recover. We can do a recreation if we have to, because we're going to get a mood down from the race. So this one, right after those 2 G1s, is a good spot to just do another. Mood down. And this is where you can see my cards are stronger overall in terms of what they're giving. So just know I will be potentially overinflated on what the Uma is going to look like when you build them with our current cards. Because I get big speed, I can get my motivation back, and skill points. Like, that's just massive. Okay, so we're on the OP one now. We now actually got our mood up from that event. Because I probably would just wreck here, because we're going to race anyway. Well, let's see. What? Okay, we definitely want to get the energy. We want the megaphone. These are going to be important going into the summer. Hopefully we can get the better one. But we're going to buy that one for now. Got some guts. Okay. We want to get that. We'll get that after our next one there. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and rest here. Okay, let's see. So G3 to an OP. I mean, I was hoping for getting well rested here, because then we could race and probably not even have to worry about energy here. Because we're going to probably like rest or do something there to the G2, G2, G1. And then potentially try and do something else here to the G1, 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 G1. We have the heal all debuffs, but we haven't got any of this one item, Cupcake, that gives you plus mood. Which makes it where you can kind of go into the summer in even a bad mood if you get a lot of them. And then just take yourself immediately back up to a great mood. You can give your energy all back with this item, or you can use these items to get your energy back. You can use this to guarantee you don't fail the training. We have everything we need except the mood up stuff. That's kind of the one negative. Okay, let's go into race. Okay, wit. Man, I want cupcakes. Alright, we're gonna take the hammer now. We'll take this. We'll take that. Okay. We didn't get really anything good here, but I mean, it means we're gonna stockpile a little bit of points here. Okay, now we got 2 silver hammers. We're on an OP. Ooh, an Admire Vega. What are we at? 30 energy. We have 3 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and take us up to 50. We have 2 of those. Like, we're sitting really good on energy items. I want to get Admire Vega max relationship. And that's a just fairly decent speed hit in general with all of them landing on it. If she fails that 3%, I would have been upset. That's like a dead run. Alright. And that might look good, but it's like, nope. We're racing. Race, race, race. And hopefully recover there. Recover there until the gauntlet of 4 G1s. We really want to see some cupcakes go into the shop here. Another gold hammer, that's for the end races, is good. Gold hammer, get the stats. Don't care about max energy. I'm really hoping we get another one of these. You know what? Let's just buy it in case we don't get anything better. It's cheap enough. Oh, no rivals? Really? Oh, okay, right here. And yes, there's a G2 here, but there's no rival on it. Go to the one with the rival. Now, G1s, I believe, always have a rival. Someone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen G1s without rivals. Power ankle. Big inheritance. This is... Just disregard this. Yours won't look this good. They'll look better than Unity Cup ones, but they won't look this good. And that wasn't actually that good, but a lot more skills than you're going to still expect to see. But that was actually pretty bad for Japan right there. But we did get 2 pinks. Let's see. Holy, big energy vial. I don't think I've seen this in the shop before. We got a guts oh my god, there's so many things I want. Oh my god, I can't afford another heal all. I'm not buying another one of those. Man, energy. We have all of our energy needs taken care of. Holy crap. I mean, we're about to just start. We're going to do another race here anyway. These are do not buy the training power, the training things here. Such a waste. One thing I did forget to mention early on how you can get kind of a high roll is if you remember in the URI, as you're hitting these things, they level up. You get your levels up the same way. And so one thing that didn't really go very well is getting levels on guts. And that's just how it rolled. But a high roll is going to have you getting a lot of your things on what if you're depending on how your build's going. We did get a level on wit. But you do level them up from the trainings, the minimal trainings that you're doing there. It's really not worth it to buy the item in the shop. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do this. We have also not gotten any cupcakes, which kind of sucks. Now, we're assuming we're going the mild direction, and this is one of those where you can make a decision. Now, there's something I have not mentioned, but we'll take a look at here. I have it pulled up. The titles that you can get for your Umas as you do the runs, depending on which ones they are, like Triple Crown, Triple Tiara, and a lot of these other random ones on here. If you go into Game Tour, now they don't have it updated for global yet, but a lot of these random titles will give you stats and other little things here and there. I think some of them could hints. I don't know why it's saying error there, but I think some of them do give specific skill hints if you hit the titles. So just use this as kind of a guide. Eventually you'll get the muscle memory to know what to do. But there's a lot of random little titles in Make a New Track that you can earn to get random stats. So that could be a way you plan out your runs, is that you do this track to get these stats. So we're going to go Triple Tiara since we're building her for mile. And this one's mile, and that will be a mile, medium, and then a medium again, of course, but then we'll get the bonus stats off it. But it does get us a mile race instead of medium. Now, if you're building for medium, of course, unless you can't do long races, you get kind of screwed in the long. Medium can go either way, though. But if you're building for long, of course, you want to go medium, medium, and then you get Kikasho for the long. So we're going to go this direction. It just depends on what you're doing. Alright, we need to see some good stuff go in the shop here. We need some cupcakes. We want some cupcakes so we can go into the summer in a great mood. Oh, I don't think I used one of my hammers. I might have forgot to use one, but that's fine. We have plenty of G1s to blow them on. They get the power training thing. We got a guts ankle. How many of these have? We have 2. Yeah, definitely take that. Take the stats. Take that. Take the stamina. Yeah. Okay. Now here, because we don't have the cupcakes, I mean, we're kind of at the mercy. I mean, we're just gonna out. We're gonna do an outing. The outing, race. If we don't get a cupcake, I'm probably gonna do an outing here. And that sucks, but I definitely want to go in with a great mood. So... So not the strongest roll we can get, but we are doing pretty good on everything else other than mood items not showing up in the shop. Oh man, of course I get a motivation event here. Or a mood up. Alright. Time to race. And yeah, well, it's the weekend. Yeah, I stay up later on the weekends. And right now, we're working on a Make a New Track run VOD for YouTube to kind of showcase a run from someone that's not super experienced in it, but has been practicing it quite a bit and trying it out. To just showcase how you can approach this, especially as a new player, because some of the more experienced ones, I've seen they've run through it very quickly. I'm trying to make it as slow as possible so people can learn it. From someone a less experienced perspective, because it is definitely, oh my goodness, a mood down here killing us. Man, if we have no cupcakes in here, we gotta hope we get a mood up in the race. We got guts here because we're by the hammer. Well, let's make sure, let's not forget to use the hammer here. Oh yeah, we got 4 of these things, holy crap. Yeah, I've been not blowing my hammers like I'm supposed to on these G1s, but that's fine. We've got plenty of them we're going to be doing. Of course, we're going for the triple Tiara. We're going to go there. We're going up against Dober. Come on, give me a cupcake or just give me a mood up. For winning. Oh, well, we can show you what happens when you lose a race. Click the clock, you can use it. You can only do this 5 times. And then you just have to accept your losses. Which is a dead run in my opinion. If you have to accept losses, the run's dead. More the... Man, we getting good items. We don't have the things to offset the mood downs. These are good. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the speed one in case we get a massive speed hit. Okay, so because of how it worked out, we're actually gonna do the outing now. We're gonna get ourselves up the grate now and then race here. This sucks. I mean, this sucks. But we have to... I really want to make sure I'm in a great mood. And now we race. And we are in. Alright, now there will be a bunch of stuff that goes into the shop, too, after the summer hits. And of course we get the cupcake now! Okay, great. Okay, this actually works out really, really well. I can showcase a little bit here, though. Barbecue useless now. We already have max there. Another energy. Man, we're hitting pretty good on a lot of these things. A guts thing. Ooh, another. Holy crap, dude. Man, not being able. Okay, we don't need the energy. I want the cupcake. And these all have 6 turns. We're not going to take that cupcake. We're going to take that one and that. I think we go that because these we can buy after the first race once we leave. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. We'll get this as soon as we leave. Okay. But we need at least one cupcake to do what I want to do. Alright. We did not get a whistle, though, which sucks. Not as good of a hit as I'd like, but we're going to take it. And we don't have the whistle to do anything about it. But we do have the cupcake, so we can do this. Gives us all of our energy back, and then the cupcake will offset that mood down. Bam. All the way up. Ready to go. Now we do have 4 of these, which is good. This one is not as strong of a hit, so I'm actually going to use the weaker megaphone. We did not get the really good one. There's one that's 60%. Now, well, this one lasts for 3 turns. Actually, let's go with this one. The one that's 60 only lasts 2 turns, but if you can get 2 of them, you just pop them and use them the entire summer. These ones last longer, but they're kind of awkward to use in this because of the timing. Like, if you use this one, the entire summer is only 20%. I want that 40%. And actually, I have 2 of these, so we can just use this one right after. Okay. We have 4 guts or barrels, so we should be able to do big pop-offs. Not as strong as I'd like. Like, this is pretty weak. A big pop-off is like getting like 2 of them. A little bit better. Still not as good as I'd like. And this is definitely a low roll, for sure. Okay, now you use these. Let's do that. Or, well, I can save these and use the energy too. Where are we at on energy? Like, it threw... One of the things I can say is a low roll on this is we've got tons of energy stuff. And we got more than we need. Now, they can be good down the road here. So, let's see. If we use the 65, it'll take us up to 100. But we're going to want to race right after. We have 2 of these 40s. Let's use a 40. This is where it takes a long. I'm also thinking I could use 2 of these. We'll go to no energy. If we see something crazy we need energy for, we could always pop this off, but we can always pop this off too. It's just, they gave us a lot of energy, but not of the other stuff. And so we got flooded in that. We're going to just use that. I think this is the best way to go. And actually, we're going to pop speed on this one. So we got a 60 and a little over 30. You can see how good it can be if you can get a lot more stacked. Now there's an item, a whistle that we haven't seen, that actually allows you to redo where they land. So we can reshuffle the friendships. But we weren't lucky enough to get one of those. Okay, we got a double one here. Okay, we're gonna actually use the tag here now, I think, because we don't have a 20 energy, which is kind of awkward where we're at on the energies. Guts hit. Definitely using the 40%. And as you can see here, now just imagine if this was a triple. It'd be a lot bigger. But we'll pop off there. and we just finished hers. As you can see, she's a lot better than Kita-san Black. So you just ignore the skills. Man, that's a fairly decent there. Okay, let's go ahead and hit that. See what we get in the shop. Got some wit power, good. Man, maybe I should have took that wit hit. Our wit is a lot lower than I'd like. Oh crap, we don't want to lose. We got so many energy items, let's not lose that or that. Okay. Because that's going to set us up for the next summer. Gentle Donna, perfect clickbait. Where are we at? So we can't do the sprint. And here's one of these extra races you can just kind of ignore. It's an extra dirt that's been added. Go ahead and race that. Okay, speed. Man, we are... What do we got in the shop? More stuff added. Okay, we got some wits. Got energy. Sweet cupcake. That's the one. This one gives 2 mood. Okay. You can get that for the G1 race. We got 6 turns for that. Let's go ahead and buy the hammer here. We're about to do a bunch of G1s. We're going to do all those for the race. Like, I feel like we have an overabundance of energy. Man, we are not getting good landings here. Because I would probably want to do a wit hit if I could. Use some of the energy, do a wit hit. And then to this. Man. You can't really rest or race here. Man, yeah, this so far is feeling very low rolly. Just for everybody watching, this is kind of a low roll, but it's still, we'll still push through it. We'll see what we can get. Okay, we got the G1s here, and of course we get some of these options here. Now the summer's where you get the big trainings, and the summer's really what's going to determine heavily. We need more of these. We've got those for the next summer. Of course, we got that. We're not getting crap on the megaphones, man. The shop be screwing us. Okay. Okay, we've got so many of these silver things. I gotta start blowing through these. I need to not forget to use those. Now, we're doing the triple Tiara. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Low stam? Well, this is a mile build. We're going as if it's a mile build. But yeah, we're not doing Kikisho. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Let's see, what's in the shop now? More wit, more guts, more energy, a golden hammer. We got 4 turns to get that. Wait, which one's... Yeah. That's super expensive. Which one's the... Man, I'm forgetting what Rising Star is. A lot of these items are garbage. And too expensive for what they're worth, so I don't remember. Let me just double check that one. I don't remember what Rising Star is translated. Hot Topic. Yeah, it's Hot Topic. Okay. Don't care. Not gonna spend that kind of money for Hot Topic. Alright, I think we got everything there. Yeah. Okay, don't use anything yet. We're gonna race. Yeah, we're gonna race here. Like, she can't do the dirts. Then we're gonna race. Oh, this one's scheduled. We can cancel that one. Yeah, race, race. Alright, here we go. Alright. As you can see, the main goal of making a new track, you're not going to have to worry about this at all. Guts, okay, that's a good hit. And yeah, as you can see, these cards, man. I don't even know which one was the better choice there. But they just get, the cards just get better. So much better in the future. Okay, we definitely want that. We got the Mega Training. We need to make sure we buy this though too. And we want to get that. We're going to actually take that. Though, and use it immediately. We have a lot of hammers. I've kind of screwed up on the hammers. But it's fine. Okay, we're treating it like a mile build. We're going for the mile. Oh, Matt, what are you wearing now? It's all about the shop. And getting the right items at the right times. And then also the friendship bonuses, especially in the summer. If you're doing a guts build, you really want to at least get double guts hit. But if you can, that triple and get crazy stats. Okay, we just got the mood down. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, a triple wit, or double wit. With her on it. That's actually pretty good. Luckily, it's given us an overabundance of energy-producing items. We've gotten a pretty good overabundance of them. We want to get that here. Eventually. Let's see. Kinda want to save this. We only need 40 energy to take it. Do the wit hit, yeah. What do we have item-wise here? Okay, we have a 40% for 3 turns. I really want to get another one of these for summer, so I think we're going to go with the 40% use. And get 40% training effectiveness on it. There is no training barrel for wit, but I think it's a fairly solid hit here. Yeah, that gets us up to over 50 on wit. A lot of skill points too. Now we do have training bonus in effect still, but nothing crazy here. So we just go back to racing. Now she can do longs, so we're gonna go ahead and do the long. Now if you couldn't, you have, I think, I guess you don't have any other options on this one. This could potentially be another training one. But there's nothing good really here. The race is absolutely the better choice for me here. And since we rested, or we did something else other than race, we won't get the mood down, which is good. Hopefully we're lucky and we get a mood up from a win. Ooh, Ogre Cap on Narima Keenan as the rival. Holy crap, my stamina is probably bad, isn't it? Well, I'm getting to showcase the clock usage. Alright. What is my stamina at? 353. This is something you don't want to be doing, because we can get a skill. Like, we're not going to get a useful skill here now. But we kind of need to do it to win. Yes, as someone's saying, I said in the beginning, it's going to be a long video. But this is very slow because I'm kind of explaining everything. Make a new track estimates about an hour long per run. You can potentially get it down to 40 minutes once you get the hang of it. Now, just from the nature of me streaming, it's always going to be a little bit longer. Okay, what do we got here? Stamina is one thing we're needing right now. We're going to go ahead and take that. Okay, we got another one of these. Oh, man. You want that for the energy. We got 6 turns to get that. Alright. Yeah, our training effect is still there, but the race is still worth it more. Okay, the rivals on the mile. We're gonna go ahead and do the mile. I gotta make sure, if you have to do something like I did there to make sure I won the Arima Keenan, make sure you switch back to lead. I guess this race I haven't done before. All right. A little bit of lag here. Ooh, a mood down. Don't like to see that. And we're about to get that. What do we got in the shop here? We got stamina. Oh yeah, we want to make sure. Get the 40. Man, the mood downs are really killing me. This has been bad to me. This run's been terrible on my mood. My character's mood. Okay, we're gonna... Having to do an outing really sucks. Let's plan out our races here. Let's kind of look them down. And so this planning out the races is something you should already kind of have established at this point. So just know that you can kind of get a schedule. There's people that probably have pre-planned schedules for any of the specific Umas that can kind of help guide you as well. Alright, I am back after putting in a new battery in my camera here. So let me see, where were we at? Yeah, we're kind of... This run is kind of screwing me with some of the bad events that have been happening. Stats overall feeling pretty bad. But, okay, we don't want to race here, so we're trying to plan it out. So if we do an outing here, race... As you can see, down in the line, they do add more races, but we're going to be well past make a new track by then. If we had this many G1 races for dirts, it'd be crazy in the runs. One reason I'm not running a, like, Ogre cap or something, because I get too... One thing is, you can race too much, to a certain extent. That can really screw you, as well. It's not race every single race, mode, but it is race more than normal. So if we do an outing here, I think we can race. Yeah. Outing here, race. Depending on our thing, we probably rest there. Hopefully, or doing outing if we have to into that. Yeah, okay. So we'll probably want to avoid a mood down in general. And just do the 2 races right before the other one, the G1. Because we don't want to go into 4 races because we're getting screwed on our mood. We do have the cupcakes, but we're going to be saving those for the summer. We're going to just race like crazy and then just pop off in the summer, potentially. Okay, we'll take power here. Oh, that could change some things. Man, it only being level 1 really sucks. Oh man, this is what I want to see in the summer. What are we at? Okay, let's see. So, if we did take one of the wit training here, we could then race, rest after the inspiration. Okay. What do we have? Items. Man, we really want something better than this. That kind of sucks. Okay, we're gonna burn this and hope we get one of these for the summer. We're kind of gambling here. Yeah, because we don't want, this is only level 1, so it's not like we're gonna get popping off on the summer with it being level 5, and that's where we burn these and the big hits. This is just to kind of top up our wit a little bit because it's a little lower than I like. I mean, this is a low roll, as I've said multiple times. Oh my god. Why? I mean, now they're showing up. Okay, if we train there again, because we used a training item, so it's a good spot to do it. So that one. That one. Or wait, we're gonna do, okay, we do it here. We do that. Yeah. And then maybe we'll still have energy, because we're hitting wit twice. We might still have energy after this. After those races. So this actually might work out. Okay. And these weren't showing up at all earlier. But this is definitely time to race here. Go with the rival mile. Tanuki? Yeah, we're finishing this Make a New Track run. It's for my YouTube, so it's a low roll, but hey, it'll make a good video to show that you see those god tier rolls on the guts builds. That's what it is. It's a high roll. And also, once you get experience and know your cards, it'll be easier to really know once you start doing a lot of runs with the same Uma. Okay, so we're at the G1. Okay, let's see what we got in the shop. I gotta make sure to burn my extra hammers. Stop making that stupid mistake. Definitely don't care about that. Don't care about the power anklets. Really nothing good here. Yeah. Okay. Make sure I use the hammer. I just said it and I didn't do it. Okay. We have an extra gold. Like, I've got way too many silver hammers. I'm not even able to probably use all of them. I keep forgetting to use them. Alright. 6 p.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Japan time? Yeah, I'll be watching Pack Alive. I'll need to get an actual time, but yeah, I plan to watch it. Okay, so we're at 45. We do have energy items if we have something crazy. Inheritance. And it's a gold one. Your inheritance aren't going to be spamming you that much and Make a New Track. But, at least you should get better parents and skills and develop them over time to get better than what you're getting in Unity Cup over time. Okay, we have an ooh, there we go. We got our guts. Now we got 4 of those. We have one of these. Got guts hit. I mean, I've screwed up the hammer, so I really don't even need that one. Alright, so we are good for the summer on guts hits. Okay. And we can just outright hit this right now. Okay, let's see where we're at. Because we're gonna do that. We can probably. We do have the cupcakes. I gotta be. Because we have 3 mood I can give myself. I could do 3 in a row here. So we're gonna just race. We're just. Oh, that's gonna be 5 in a row. We have to rest here. Yeah, we kind of screwed up our timing on these. We're gonna go ahead and just use this one and do the wit hit. Yeah, this. I screwed that one up on the order. It is what it is. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward order we're going in now here. Okay. Now we race. What's our stamina at anyway? Holy crap, our stamina's bad. I might have maybe just skipped the Tenno Show Spring here. Let's just do the G2. And you know what? Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, this is gonna be completely normal. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes in your first runs as you learn it. I've done some decent runs on it, but I've made plenty of mistakes, as you can see. It's fully expected. All right. We got another one of these, so we're gonna basically, man, we can go into the summer like crazy bad mood. So we have 3 mood we can give ourselves. Man, if we could get 1 more cupcake, I would just like race the entire rest of these races going into it. What we got in the shop? Oh, we got the big. Okay, we got that. We'll get that after this race. Okay, let's use our hammer. Yeah. Big thing, don't forget to use your hammers on your G1s. That's hurt me on stats a decent amount. I've overabundanced them. Alright, there we go. I should be able to blow through them though. We might still be able to use them all. I will say, come on, big training. Okay, nice wit hit. And we need a massive guts hit. Massive guts hits in the summer. We can have 4 of those because we're gonna buy 1 here. We might as well buy another hammer. I might start using them on G2s because of my mistake. But because we have so much, we're gonna pop this right here. Oh no, wait. Let's use. What are we at? 15? We have 2 of these. Okay, we're at 0%. There we go. Nice big wit hit here. Okay. Now we're going to be racing 2 G1s. Alright, let's blow our hammer. And race. Race. We go right into it in a great mood. I didn't use a hammer. Alright, god dang it. Just the muscle memory of just running fast runs. Yeah, don't. Yeah. Hey. Oh, another big training. Alright, we're going into the restocked here. Holy man, it has just been popping off on the energy items. Oh wait, there's a ooh. Don't forget that one. Okay. I think what we're gonna do... We never got a whistle, which really sucks. And no rainbows? Oh my god. I should have bought the speed one. Man, we got screwed. Alright, I guess we take the speed hit. I mean, it is what it is. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, no rainbow. Yeah, this is low. This is bad. We didn't get a whistle. I didn't get the showcase if there's an item that whistle that reassembles them. So this is where the RNG is. The summer's like the make or break. Pretty bad run overall because of that. Let's go ahead and what are we at on energy? 44. Oh, we're on the third one. Go ahead and pop that again. God, these are so terrible. Oh my goodness. What is this crap? Triple guts. No rainbows. It's a disaster. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna race here, because there's nothing else. Now, one thing we didn't see, part of the low row is we've been just given all the energy stuff. We've got 4 of these amulets. We got all the energy up here. If it would have been a little bit more balanced, and maybe we got less of these, and the whistle, and some other little things, that's how you get the roll. We had plenty of energy, but nothing else. And they decide not to land. I mean, there's nothing you can do. That's just a low roll. Same thing with Unity Cup. If they don't land, especially in the summer, it's a low roll. Yeah, you gotta get in the, like someone was saying, make sure to check your items before doing your runs. You gotta get in the habit of checking your items every single time. More energy that we aren't gonna be able to use. Or maybe we can if we get something big here. There, big stamina. Or big, yeah, big wit. What are we at? 8? I don't even know what to do anymore. This is a run I would have thrown away a long time ago. You know what? Let's get it. Screw it. We need one of these. We'll save 3 of them for the end. There we go. Big wit. As you can see, that big number, just pretend that was a guts hit in the middle of summer. A double guts hit in the middle of summer. You saw how big that was, and you saw how big it was on the other one. Now imagine being able to do that 3 or 4 times. Well, I can explain what a whistle is now. And, oh, we got the barbecue too. Just great. That's the best thing to have at the end. Get all support friendship. We did get them good at the beginning though too. I will agree to that. But this lets you reshuffle your sport cards. We're gonna buy it and we're gonna showcase it here. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we got all this training effectiveness now. You know what? We're gonna try and get a big guts hit. We're going for that. We're going for that guts hit. Reassemble. So it's gonna basically re-scramble where they're all at. I went from a rainbow to nothing. Oh, so great. Okay. I got the demo. It just decided to say, everybody get out of here. No, I don't have an energy problem at all. We have an overabundance of energy. I have a crazy amount of energy items. That's not a G1. We're coming up on G1s. We're gonna go crazy on the G1s here. Here's the G1. Now we use the hammer. Because I have 3 here, and we got 3 G1s we're doing. So I was able to use them, but I very closely did not have the ability to use them. I mean, man, it just... Tamamaro Cross. Okay. See that? Okay, the calendar. While setting up the calendar is a good thing, just be very careful because that's what led me to skipping using a hammer on one of them. Check the shop. Let's see. We already have one of these right now. Never needed it. We'll take the speed anklet in case we get a crazy speed hit. Speed training? I mean, we can't afford it right now. We might buy that just for the heck of it to try and get our speed up. Oh no, wait, never mind. Our speed's already almost maxed. Problem's power. The problem is power. 3 races? Doesn't matter. We got plenty of cupcakes to deal with the mood downs. Hey, a guts item's in there. Hey! The cancer. Now we might not have enough cupcake. Alright, well, let's use that one to cure it. Now we actually will buy the other one here. There we go! Hey, it's gonna be... we're buying it! Alright. We got a race we're gonna do. We don't really need to worry about mood going into this race. Our stats are fine. Oh, well, yeah, we cured it. We might get a mood up here. Hopefully. If not, we'll use the cupcakes to get us all the way back up to great. Hey, the cancer's back. We've got a cure for that. Hey, we can do another guts hit. What do we got here? Oh my goodness, we got something. We got a guts double hit. It's on a level 1 guts, because it's not the summer though. And we haven't hit it like at all in the beginning. But we got something. We got something. Let's pop off. Let's go ahead and pop off. We have these 3 for the last... Oh my goodness, we don't even need energy. Who needs energy when you have 4 of these things? This is what I like to do in the summer. Bam! Now just imagine if we had a level 5 training facility in the summer. These would be a lot bigger. Alright. Let's see, we're going into that shop. How many of these we have? 2 of them. We'll buy 1 more, so we have 3 trainings left. And speed will max. Oh yeah, speed's max, but our power is a disaster because we got. Now I will say, one of the things is this does have a lot of speed sparks, but I would prefer it to be heavier on the power spark side. So a more legit run would have higher power and lower speed than right now. So our stats would be a little bit more balanced if we were full of power sparks. It's about half and half on speed. Because I just don't have anything. We don't even need energy. It just decided to sell me all my gold hammers. That I don't need. Screw you, game. Alright. We're 1 race away. Ooh, big guts hit. Alright. Oh, we didn't get any of the training thingies. Oh, we don't have any more of the training effectiveness things. That sucks. Alright, hammer time. Oh, I forgot to use this on Rima Keenan. Oops. Yeah. I mean, I would have thrown this run away very early on, though. After that first summer, this run was dead. This run was dead after that first summer. Alright, I mean, you have a little mini tournament for the URA at the end. You actually don't need to win all of them. You just have to be number 1, I think, at the end. You should be dominating this thing, though. At the end. Alright. Item. Alright. We're not gonna fail this training. We don't... Who needs energy when you got a million things coming in? Holy crap. Admire Vega, you... The heck kind of crap is that? Not having that training effectiveness item and other things on there. Jesus Christ. That one's a low hit. Thought it'd be a little bit better being... at least having Admire Vega on there. Oh, I didn't use my hammer. No! Muscle memory's dead. eh. I mean, for how badly I ran this especially towards the end, and all the bad hits, I mean, you gotta, this is not worse. Now, some of the stats are a little bit carried by the cards, but, man, well, alright, use the gold hammer. Use the gold hammer here. Gold hammer, there we go. Oh, I used, well, oh my god. I think I'm just too tired. It's too late at night, like everybody's saying. We're going, this video's going. So, people can watch me suck at the end here. You do a race. Oh, I should have let people listen to the music. Some great music. Make a New Track does have great music. And Gentle Donna takes it. All right. And you'll finish that. And it's just like the end of all the URAs. You have all your little pop-offs there. But look at those skill points, baby. Now, I will say, subtract about 400 to 500 from this. Because that's being carried by the cards I have. There's a lot of extra skill points in the support cards. But 2,400 will probably be a little bit normal depending on how many races you do. Now, you have that. You can kind of look at the stats here. So, I mean, we will not be able to do this with your speed. You will not be able to overcap it. But as you can see, for a very bad run, now we were building for mile. If you're building for like potentially like mediums, and especially the long, which is the first one, you're not gonna be able to do the guts build. So this was focused more as if we're doing a mile run. And for a very bad run, like this was just bad overall. The stats aren't too bad. Now the cards helped out a little bit, sure, because they're better than the ones we'll have available. But everything went wrong in those summers. Those summers were a disaster. And so we lost a lot of stats in those summers. You kind of seen a little bit of what you can get on that one double rainbow guts towards the end on a level 2 facility. Now, it'll be a lot better on level 5 in the summer if you have the double guts and you get that multiple times, which is what you really want to hit with the guts hits. With the other builds, same thing. You're just maybe wanting to hit power or speed depending on your deck. And that's why you have those little barrels for speed, stamina, power, and guts to really pop off on them in the summer. And I mean, depending on the run, maybe opportunities will present themselves outside the races. I raced quite a lot. One of the reasons I struggle with right now, as I'm learning it, and why I didn't run someone like Ogre Cap or El Condor Pasa, is because they got like non-stop G1 races in Make a New Track, and you can skip G1 races, and there are times you want to, and there will be guides out there. I'll probably make one once I really start figuring out different Umas and kind of which races you want to do and when you want to take your breaks and all that. But that's overall. I just wanted to show the mechanics overall and just kind of my thoughts and how you will approach it. As you can see, you're going to go into this new, you're going to probably stress out, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You have muscle memory for things that you're used to doing because you're running those Unity you've got down to pat, and you're just like race, go, race, this. You're just pushing through it. You got to do a lot more thinking. These are going to be longer runs overall. This is probably my longest YouTube video up to this point. But yeah, that's just how it is. Now we're not going to go through the skill selection here. Like I said, this is using cards that are just throwing things at me. 'Now we do have a lot of skills in here that we earned from the rivals. but it's also mixed with a bunch of other stuff, so I can't really use this as kind of a guide of what you expect to get. But you will get a lot of the stuff you need from your races on the white skill side of things, at least. But it'll be important if you can fit someone like Kita-san Black into your deck, because Professor of Curvature is still going to be very strong. It's just the negative is that she has 5% race bonus versus some of the others. But if you're going heavy on the race bonus side, you might not be able to get very good skill. Same thing kind of with the Guts cards. That's why I keep harping on how good I think Ines Fujin is, because not only does she give speed bonus, but she gives you Restless for your front runners, which is going to be very useful for the medium races. If you want to really go, because medium's going to be a tough one to do a Guts build on, and there's only one track that's a mile. The rest are long, medium, I think it's long, medium, medium, mile, medium, sprint. And so just know that's something you have to kind of take into account on that when it comes to the stats. But if you're not going the gut side of things, of course you're going to get decent guts, but most of your hits are going to be like that speed and power hits, for potentially using something like the Rice Shower, not Rice Shower power, but the Nishino Flower power, the Marvelous Sunday power. Potentially you can get a double power hit that can give you a lot of power and some stamina, for like getting that stamina that you need for mile, have a lot of miles, power sparks with speed. So the other decks will work. Guts isn't the only way to approach it. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this run. And yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are on Make a New Track in the comments. But yeah, if you like my content, if you can like, comment, subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching.